everybody. Whilst I'm having my dinner cook, I'm making some pesto pasta this evening. I thought I would film making some yummy snacks. I've got 3 different little snacks that I want to make. I've got banana with peanut butter covered in chocolate. I'm going to do some chocolate strawberries, and I've got some rice cakes that I'm going to put some peanut butter, some banana on top, and then drizzle some milk chocolate. If I have enough, I'm sure I'll have enough milk chocolate to drizzle on top. I'm going to start by melting our chocolate. I'm going to melt the milk first, and then I'm going to use the same bowl to do the whites. I've actually just been talking to the camera for the past 10 minutes and haven't hit record. My milk chocolate is now melting, pretty much melted. I did say how windy it is at the moment. Autumn has definitely arrived. And how cold is it at the moment? I feel like the temperature just dropped overnight. I really want to put my heating on, but it is September. So it feels morally wrong to do that. I definitely have way too much water in here. I just emptied some and I still have way too much. I also mentioned my lovely Percy pig spatulas that my nan bought us when we got the house. But you can't really see Percy at the moment because he's covered in chocolate. Okay, I'm going to take that out and I'm going to take the water off the heat just whilst I make the things. Okay, back to our making station. I am going to chop up some bananas into slices, and I'm going to do thicker slices, so they're like chunks. Like this, and then I'm just going to dump some peanut butter on the top. Now, I'm going to attempt to dip the chocolate in. I don't think this is going to go very well. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to cover the entire banana with chocolate, so I'm going to kind of just chuck it on top. There we go. I'm literally just going to dump it on top and let the chocolate run down. Doesn't need to be neat. Doesn't need to be neat. Oh my gosh. My fingers are slipping though. Can you hear that wind? We live by the coast as well, so I feel like we get all of the sea wind. So I feel like it's extra strong where we are. This is what they look like. They look extremely messy and not as coated in chocolate as I had wished. But oh well. Whilst I've still got some of the chocolate left, I'm going to make my peanut butter banana rice cakes. So I'm going to chop up some more banana, but I'm going to do it thinner this time because I want thinner slices on top of my rice cake. I'm going to go back in with the peanut butter. I'm just going to put a thin layer on. Peanut butter and banana is the best combo, and adding chocolate to it I think is just going to make it even better. It isn't as drizzly as I'd like it, it's more squiggly. Oops, just got that absolutely everywhere. I think I have enough chocolate and enough room for one more. I'm gonna pop these lovely, whoa! You know what that reminds me of? The Alison Hammond video when she does up the cookies. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna put these in the fridge so they can set. I now have my melted white chocolate that I am going to use for my strawberries. I think I'm only going to have enough for one more. Oh my god, this is extremely messy. But there's probably such nicer ways to do this than just chuck your fingers in the bowl. Right, I'm gonna try and get one more. I have just enough, I think, to kind of smear it on. Whoa. There we go. Here we are. Lovely white chocolate strawberries. I'm gonna pop these in the fridge also. It's suddenly got very dark. Is that just me? That's better. I don't even know when this happened. I've got chocolate on me. I'll come back this evening to see if the chocolate's set, which I'm sure it has. I'll wait till Kaya gets back and I will try a little bit of each of everything. But now I'm gonna go enjoy my pesto pasta. I have some coursework to be doing, so I'm gonna go hop on that this evening as it's very gloomy. It's already 7:15. I don't know where the day has gone, but it's very gloomy out. I'm gonna make the most of the bad weather. I'm gonna go do some coursework. As you can tell, it's not the evening. It's actually the next morning. Kyle's here.
Yeah.
Get the snacks out.
I'm just here to eat some food. A snacker jack.
It's a rice cake. What's a snacker jack?
It's a snacker jack, not a rice cake.
Isn't a snacker jack? Oh no, there's some ice on this one.
A rice cake in the fridge. Will it not be like stale?
It's of the chocolate. Oh, that one's gonna probably taste funny. It's got water in. So this is banana peanut butter chocolate. Same with the rice cake. And this is white chocolate strawberries. And you don't really need to do a taste test for a white chocolate strawberry, do you?
Shiny.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm. It's my two favourite things.
Mm.
White chocolate.
Do you prefer white to milk?
Yeah.
Do you want to try the peanut butter chocolate banana?
I don't know why, but it's giving me a weird vibe.
Yeah, me too. I think banana's going to freak me out.
Brown's gone brown. I'll do that whole tray.
Do you want to have a bite of the rice cake with me?
I do when I don't.
I'll take a bite first.
Because it's been in the fridge, it's
It
going to
might
be stale.
be
Sure.
soft.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be soft.
Think about that.
Ooh, is it crunchy? Mm. That's the last one. Okay. It's the rice cake's really weird. I'm not a big fan of rice cakes anyway. But you might as well eat a bit of polystyrene. So
I feel like it was more effort than what it was worth.
how do you melt? Do you actually melt the chocolate?
Well, yeah, but I just feel like I haven't really got much for how much effort I went into it. It took me ages.
Surely you just melted some chocolate and put it on a strawberry.
Well, yeah, but look, but it wasn't as easy as that because it's just messy. It just got really messy. Oh well. These are really...
I'm gonna go back to one of these bad boys.
Yeah, I might have one of those too. Like, I was probably better off just melting chocolate and strawberries into it. Oh well, fun little snacks.
For me though, it's like nostalgic because it reminds me of when I was a kid and I'd go to like shopping centres with my mum.
Yeah.
Or my dad would get the chocolate covered strawberries.
No, I never had those.
Well, I've not had that since I was a kid.
No.
Mm. This is stressing me out.
2 bags of Did it work? Why does it look like an omelette?
I know.
So pause.
Why does it look like the picture?
Alexa, pause. Oh no. What does that mean?
Gotta look away.
Will it fit in my hand?
No.
Can I hold it?
Wait. Okay, look. It's a Halloween pork.
Yeah, I was looking at this the other day.
It's pudding.
Pork! It's you! What is it? It's a pork! It's got the smell and everything. Apologies, I haven't picked up the camera for quite some time. This week we've had George's dental procedure happening, so our main focus has been on him. He's back home, the procedure went very well. The vet could only carry out the procedure for 2 hours maximum. That's mainly for when they carry out procedures on dogs, that they're not under for too long, making sure that they're okay, and it's also a lot of time for the vet that's carrying out the procedure. He was in fact under for literally just under the 2 hours, I was informed, so he had quite some work done. I can confirm he had 8 teeth removed. Now, when we originally took him to the vet, we only knew definitely 1 was coming out. I had a hunch that there was going to be 4 because all his back teeth were pretty rank. He in fact had 8, and what's even sadder is 2 of the teeth that we really didn't expect to come out were his 2 lower teeth. So George's little beaver teeth that are always out are no longer. I will insert a video here of what George looked like yesterday when we brought him home.
You're gonna have to make an official statement.
He was completely out of it yesterday. Very dopey, very sleepy. He's definitely got spring in his step today. He had a very light meal last night and managed to eat it all, which is really good. He ate most of his breakfast. There's literally a tiny pile left, which is what he normally does, so that's also a good sign. However, he's not had the best bowel movement this morning. It's pure liquid, so we're going to keep an eye on that, hoping that that will clear up because of all the painkillers, and obviously he was under a general anaesthetic yesterday. That obviously all plays into it. He no longer, at this point, no longer has smelly breath. Now the only smell that is coming from his mouth is blood and kind of that meaty smell from his food. I've had him on my lap a few times this morning when I've been working, and he has yawned in my face and there's been no smell. So like a massive change already. Obviously give it a few weeks for everything to dial down, to go back to his normal routine, and that blood smell will disappear. We can really get a good smell of his mouth. But at the moment, his teeth, I have had a little peek, his teeth look great, the ones that have been cleaned. I'm just glad that everything went okay. That is the explanation to why we have not picked up the camera, because obviously main focus has been on him. So he's currently on the landing in the sun. Bless him. He's been kind of just, oh, we've got the tail wag. He's kind of just been groaning. Not so much today, but yesterday. Any movement, he just kind of, it was like, I feel sorry for myself, like huff, groan. Oh, George. It's been a long day for you yesterday, wasn't it? But I think the worst part was having to leave him because I knew he was gonna cry. The vet did say he was a little bit shouty. He had to be put in a room where there was people kind of going in and out quite frequently, so he wasn't left too long on his own. But it did break my heart slightly because I knew he was gonna be like that. But now whenever he does this and you can see his teeth, you can't see his teeth. It's really sad. Where's your beaver teeth gone, George? I feel like he knows. It's part of his whole personality has been taken away from him. But that's the update. George is good. Everything went well. Teeth removed, so hopefully he's now somewhat pain-free until a few weeks where he will be fully recovered and completely pain-free, and also doesn't have smelly breath. So we are in a really good place at the moment with Pork. Ducky was with him the entire day. So was Blanket. We wanted something that he could smell to feel a sense of comfort. Whether that helped or not, I don't know. Again, it's been some days since I picked up the camera. We have purely been catching up with family, getting George out now that he's allowed out. We have our niece's birthday coming up, so we went round and saw her today, spent the majority of the afternoon there, came home, watched a film. Kyle's now just gone to work, as he does every Saturday. It's been a very short vlog. This one's been, I think, literally like a few days. This week's been a bit crazy. Obviously, as mentioned, George's dental went well. He is definitely recovering well. He did have a little doggy date today. We went to Kyle's sister's. She has a little Jack Russell and he's definitely warming to her now that he's getting to know her. And they had a bit of a play in the garden, which was really nice to see. We then took George on another nice long walk afterwards. So he's very tired today. I thought I would show you what I picked up today in the garden centre. Just to mention, the whole Christmas display is there. We're not even in October. It's actually a bit mental. It's a dog-friendly garden centre and I wanted to get soap, so we popped in with George. Now that the whole Christmas display's there, I have no idea where the soap was. George, unfortunately, wasn't allowed in the Christmas section, which is majority of a garden centre, so it was a very in-out garden centre trip. But going in, there's like Halloween displays and I was really drawn to this pumpkin. I was like, I love that. Look on the bottom, it's Gisela Graham, of course. I feel like naturally, I just love her style. I just naturally am drawn towards her things without even knowing it's hers. But I bought this pumpkin up today from the garden centre. It's like a ceramic pumpkin. Very nice, not too big. Don't actually know where it's going right now. So at the moment, it's on the floor in the corner of the kitchen. Looks very lonely. But that's this year's Halloween purchase, as well as the little pot men. But technically I didn't buy those, Kyle got those. I would have loved to look around the Christmas display, but to be honest, one, it's too early. I feel like that's a tradition for me and Kyle. We go and look around the Christmas display in our favourite garden centre, so too early to do that. Plus it was probably a perk that we had George, so I didn't spend anything. I know I bought the pumpkin, but I ended up finding something cute for Christmas and buying it now. But I feel like the whole joy in that is when it's November, December time, you get to do that then, and not do it in September, because it just completely takes away the whole excitement for Christmas. I'm excited for Halloween first. Like, we've got a month until Halloween, so let's focus on that. I do have my pumpkin pyjamas on. These were actually from Morrison's like 2 years ago. Actually, I want to say it might have been 3 years ago. I loved the pattern on these. I find it very hard to find a nice Christmas or Halloween pyjama set without it being a little bit too much. I have found a really nice Christmas pyjama set on next this year, and they actually do dogs to match. So yeah, this week has been very full on in our household, in the sense we've been dealing with George, and I won't even say illness, just we've been dealing with George and his procedure that he had. We've both been very busy with work, and to be honest, it's just been one of those like catch up, it's like house admin done. We did a lot of like catching up cleaning, if that makes sense. This is really boring first, but what we've been doing, and unfortunately some of my vlogs some weeks are gonna be pretty boring and pretty basic, because as life happens, some weeks you can't fit stuff in apart from house admin and dealing with your personal life. So as every Saturday night I'm about to get into bed, I have been religiously watching Geordie Shore at the moment. It's one of my very odd, it's one of my comfort programs. People might think that's odd because it is just binge drinking and kind of arguments nearly every night, but I absolutely love it. It's just my favourite show. So I'm going to say goodbye here, and thank you for watching. If you watched to the end, apologies, this one's been very random. There's been just clips of different things. If you're a new viewer and this is the first video you're watching with me, a thumbs up would really, really help. And if you did enjoy it, hit subscribe. I post every Sunday. I just post real raw vlogs if that's something that you're interested in. You can just have it on the background when you're doing your cleaning, just a bit of comfort. I feel like I provide comfort. So if that is something that you like and that is your style of content, then hit subscribe, come back every week. You can join me, now the holiday's coming, you can join me in Halloween and Christmas. This is one of my favourite times of year. Garden centre trips, decorating days, Halloween and Christmas date nights. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next weekend with another video.